And Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the big man with Butler slotting in at the 4. Tyler Hero out there with Gabe Vincent. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, John Collins is out there with Oubre. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Sabonis in at center. Now Hero. A three-pointer off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the three-point line. He's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Free throw, good Butler.
I simply stated Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
And so Butler nails both of them. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Ginobili can't hit. Hero against Oubre. And that one, good.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Ginobili with the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing it.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And it's Butler missing. Now here's Ginobili. Tight defense on him. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Ginobili's got his second bucket.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
Left side, Hero. For 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here's Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Ginobili. Hero passes to Adebayo. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Inside and stolen by Ariza. Here's Hero. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Oubre. Outside, Ginobili hits it from three-point range. Ginobili's got 7 points in the game.
A very reliable shooter. Once Ginobili has the ball, you know what he's going to do.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Seth Curry, he's checked in for New Orleans. Heat also with the sub. Goran Dragic is checked in for Vincent. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ariza passes to Hero. Loads it up for Adebayo. And it's sent back by Sabonis. To the paint. Here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Man, that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Against the pass to Adebayo. over Sabonis. Miami no good on that time either. New Orleans with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
A rangy 6'8", Ariza finishing with force.
That one's in, his first shot this game.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's a reason. Following the score by New Orleans, they set the screen. That shot wide open. Heroes got 7.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Now here's Dragic. Nothing on the board. Fires for 3. And Tyler Hero hits the 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Curry against Dragic. Outside Hero. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Curry. Takes it inside. And Curry throws it down.
Well, see, I think Steph Curry has terrific instincts. He understands when to shoot the basketball and when to put it on the deck to create a shot.
And the rejection by Collins. Gets it off. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play.
The previous play is under
time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Haslam. Dragic is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Robinson, and it's Olynyk in at the center, filling out the middle. Now Hero shoots over Curry, misses off the right eye. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. He just powered that one. One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Dragic, guarded by Curry. Olynyk sets a screen for Dragic. His three-pointers off the mark. New Orleans leading by 13. Here's Shannon. And the dunk to finish it off. Ah, beauty.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Dragic looking for an opening. Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Collins. Misses the one-handed jam.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Lopez kicks to Collins. And the shot goes down. Collins has got 8.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Ginobili, he's checked in for New Orleans. All comes in for Seth Curry. Then for the Heat, Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk, and Vincent subbed in for Goran Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Collins, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Vincent after the made shot from John Collins. Adebayo the screen. There's Hero with a 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Here's Ball. And yes, it's good. He's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Vincent. And Ball with the block. And he gets it back. Vincent the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus. Makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Olynyk, he's checked in for Haslam. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Hero. Or he gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Miami with the ball, following the score by New Orleans. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Just 4 to shoot. Offline with his 3. New Orleans leading by 13. Ginobili dishes to Collins. That bucket in no time at all. Collins has got 12 points in the game.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Butler. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Cans it from downtown. Robinson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Some changes for New Orleans. Sabonis comes in for Robin Lopez. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Oregon. And then for Miami, Trevor Ariza's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Tyler Hero in for Duncan Robinson.
And what focus through the finish there. Ball may be young, but nothing seems to rattle.
Butler making it happen inside.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Back to Oubre. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Ariza with the bucket.
You know this. You better honor Trevor Ariza if he's beyond the arc. He is more than happy to fire away.
Doris, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. A spectacular finish by Oubre. He's got that airtime to get creative.
Back to Vincent. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Hero. No good from outside. Here's Ginobili. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Tyler Hero picks one up.
And Ginobili is just fearless. He isn't concerned about getting fouled on the way up.
Both free throws good from Ginobili.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now here's Butler. Collins with some nice D. And so it's New Orleans looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a Terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what Tyler Herro has done in this one.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. All out there with Ginobili. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Oubre, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. Back to Adebayo. Top of the key, Butler. That's short off the rim. New Orleans leading by 15. And there's Collins on the assist by Ginobili. Collins has got 14 points.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Herro finds Butler. Ginobili against Herro. Miami needs to get a shot off. And it's Butler missing. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for New Orleans. 17-point lead, their biggest.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
To Vincent. Outside Butler. Pass to Ariza. 4 on the clock. Now Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, you know the unselfishness and professionalism Trevor Ariza gives you. If there's an open man, he'll find him.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Butler, no good. New Orleans leading by 19. Here's Ginobili. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Both shots good from the stripe. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Miami trails by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Butler kicks to Ariza. Adebayo with a screen on Oubre. Ariza no up.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Oh, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Ball finds Collins. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Butler sets a screen for Herro. Here's Vincent. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ball's got 14 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. All right, everybody, a lot of seconds. Get the free t-shirt. Who wants the six?
New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. And Miami with a change here, too. Dragic has checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Back to Ariza. The kick outside to Butler. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's New Orleans with it. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And Butler sends it back.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
Curry passes to Green. Fires from deep. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Hero on the wing. Back to Dragic. A three. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Adebayo with this screen on Green. Here's Butler. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Dragic with a wide open look. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Lopez. That one goes in. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, so easy to admire the way he works at close range. Lopez showing that nice, soft touch.
Butler brings to the hoop.
He just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautifully. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's New Orleans, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Dragic. Bam Adebayo is out there with Haslem. Then it's Vincent, and it's Robinson in at the 3. And Green gets it to go.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Dragic. Adebayo with a screen on Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Dragic against Curry. No good from Dragic. And so it's New Orleans with it. And it's Green slamming it down.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Curry against Dragic. The layup off target. Dragic has gone 1 of 6 shooting from the field. Miami grabs the miss. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Offensive rebound. Here's Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Down low, here's Ori. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Nice possession. Ori getting the close look to go.
Outside Butler. Back to Vincent. Outside Hero. Back to Vincent. Connects from 3-point range. Vincent's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Curry, here we go. And Curry throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Adebayo gets to Ariza. Hero on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And he drives in. Rebound by Butler. Outside for Curry. They grab their own miss. Great D that time from Adebayo. Ariza outside. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. To the middle. Double team on Adebayo. Takes the 3. And Hero the bucket on the assist by Adebayo.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Curry passes to Lopez. Here's Green. And he drops it in from the low post. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, it looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
Haslam, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Vincent. From outside, off the mark. And so here is New Orleans. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter.
That's his second personal foul. Second team.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your home team, number 28. Taking.
So he gets them both. Vincent with it. Pass to Haslam. Back to Vincent. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Haslam, the pass to Adebayo. Here's Vincent. Rebound by Jeff Green. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 15-6 run. Chalk up 2 there.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2, number 28.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Vincent. Pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, John Collins.
Sip in Manhattan Law while I write my notes in the captain's log. Courtside, court shit. I need my name up on the Forbes before it's just another on the Porta Porsches. Endorsements. You was on the strip and got for corner store trips. I need more trips. I'm talking quarter mils. Bags full of foreign bills. Shorty bumping Laura Hill. All my dogs sick, more than ill. These old heads like Patrick Peterson, they on the corner still.
That in the business. You did. You say you a hit, man, but you ain't hit shit. You say you a lick, man, but you ain't hit no licks. You say you a dope, but you ain't show no bricks. My baby mama left, I put another nigga bitch. I do what I want. You do what you can. I stashed away the bill just to shit don't go as planned. I know what I want. You do what you can. I smash well.
Mash up the dance. Mash up the dance.
Tell me, what do you like? I like many things, I like many things. I got amenities, so pick out what you like on the television screen. Give me credit right now. No, credit right now. No, I know you'll regret it in the future, baby. You ran away for miles just to come back and chase me, just for you to erase me. 'Cause I'm not coming back on your side. After everything I've done, I'm glad I'm still alive. Tell me, what do you like? I like many things, I like many things. I got amenities, so pick out what you like on the television screen.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now, Dallas' starting group. And it's Marion in at the 3. And for New Orleans, they've got Lonzo Ball. He's out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Collins in at the 4. And here's New Orleans now. Ball outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish it. He knows it. Blown opportunity.
Nowitzki pass to Kidd. The 11-footer. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
A great shooter. For Nowitzki, the mid-range is easy money all day long.
Here's Horry. Kicks it out to Collins. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about. Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The shot by Terry, no good. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity, and he'll be shooting his first free throw, and the free throw, no good. Here's Chandler. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to Terry. Fires for three. Collins with the rebound. Here's Horry. The rebound by Chandler. Here's Marion. Takes the three. Pure from three-point range.
Defenders have to be alert to what Terry's able to do because he's quick at pulling the trigger on the catch.
Ball passes to Sabonis. They double-team Sabonis. This one for three. Horry gets the bucket. Horry's got 5 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Kidd, pounded by Ball. Pass to Terry. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. Terry's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Oubre, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. He's checked in for New Orleans. Butler's checked in for Dallas. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Again, the miss by Dallas. New Orleans leading by 4. Pass to Curry. Down low. Here's Collins. Here's Oubre. Counted. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Nowitzki. Here's Terry. He's covered by Curry. Butler passes to Marion. Here's Nowitzki. Clock at 6. No good off the glass.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by New Orleans, Terry's shot is good.
What makes Terry dangerous from range is how efficient he is. I mean, this guy does not waste these opportunities.
Collins passes to Oubre. Collins with a screen on Butler. The rebound by Nowitzki.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Marion. No luck on that one. Sabonis with some nice D. Here's Oubre. From down in the low post, it goes. Oubre's got 8.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Terry. Offline with a 3.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the attack, Oubre. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Here's Terry. He's covered by Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 9.
And just a beautiful looking shot from long range.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. The 3 from Curry. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Home team foul.
So both teams changing it up here.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Nowitzki. With 4 on the clock. Good as the jump shot falls.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's New Orleans, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from New Orleans, what do you guys think?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Dallas trails by 4. On the court right now for Dallas. We've got Butler, and it's Stojakovic in at the power forward. Pass to Nowitzki, shoots over Mobley, and it's Nowitzki missing. Here's Ginobili. The rebound by Nowitzki. Here's Stojakovic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Using his height to scan the floor, Nowitzki able to spot a waiting shooter easily.
Here's Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Stojakovic. Off target from 3-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Now here's Barea. He's covered by Curry. Barea pass to Stojakovic. Sends it home from 3-point land. Stojakovic has got 5 points now this quarter. On the attack, Green, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
High basketball IQ on display from Curry there, making a quick pass.
Pass to Stojakovic. No good with the triple. New Orleans leading by 5. Oubre with it. Barea's in his pocket. And Mobley throws it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The home team on D. Kidd, the pass to Haywood. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Bully ball from Brendan Haywood right there, powering through that contact.
Ball outside. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Ball's got his first bucket in this one. Dallas trails by 7. Here's Kidd. Off target from outside. Mobley down low. Here's Oubre. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Dallas with possession. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Kidd. Counted from distance. Kidd's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Ball. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Terry. 9 points in the game. There's 1:54 left to play in the second quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Nowitzki. Pass to Butler. Here's Terry. Outside for Butler. Here's Nowitzki. He goes up again. They grab their own miss. Goes up again. That one goes in. Nowitzki's got 8.
Pure shooting ability on display from Nowitzki. I promise it's not as easy, folks, as he makes it appear.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Sabonis, he's checked in for New Orleans. Green comes in for Oubre. And Ball will bring it up here for New Orleans. 4-point game. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The inside game of Ball is there. As he gets stronger, I think it could be a real weapon for him.
Pass to Stevenson. Here's Terry. The 3-ball. Connects from downtown. 12 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Kidd. He's covered by Curry. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Kidd, the pass to Terry. That misses. Had a chance to tie it. New Orleans leading by 3. Outside for Green. Ball outside. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Kidd's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Terry. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Terry's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. And that one drops for him. Ball's got 6 points in the quarter.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's Terry, hounded by Ball. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Where was the perimeter D on that one? You have to guard against all possibilities.
And so it's New Orleans leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Looking to run whenever they can. That's part of why they lead. We'll be back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Kelly Oubre out there with ball. Then there's John Collins, and it's Sabonis in at the center position, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Nowitzki. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Nowitzki's so good in the screen and roll. Excellent at setting a hard screen and then rolling to the open space.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 13.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Nowitzki. Collins defending. Rejected by Sabonis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
With a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for New Orleans. To the paint. Here's Ori. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Dallas trails by 8. Here's Chandler. Driving in. Uses the glass on the layup.
Nice work in deep from Chandler that time.
Here's Collins. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. 6 points for him. And Dallas with possession. Here's Kidd. Pass to Chandler. Here's Terry. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 16. And it's Nowitzki missing. New Orleans leading by 8. Here's Oubre. No good. Nowitzki, pass to Kidd. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Ori's got 4 rebounds now. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Mobley, he's checked in for Sabonis. Now Ball. 13 points in the game. Yes, it's good.
And, you know, Ball prefers to set guys up, but he's still capable of being a very dominant scorer, too.
Here's Kidd, pounded by Ball. Here's Nowitzki, and he drives in, and he slams it in one-handed.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
It's stolen by Oubre. Shots blocked.
Good instincts and long arms. That's how Chandler was able to swat that away.
Butler's checked in for Dallas.
Number 3, Caron Butler.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Intercepted. Here's Marion. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Dallas shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for the away team, Sean Marion. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Marion, excellent at knocking down free throws. Solid from the strike.
So he gets them both. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Oubre. Rebounded by Marion. Dallas trails by 6. Pass to Terry. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Terry's got 17.
Good pass right there from Marion, an example of his versatility at his position.
New Orleans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Free throws good from Collins.
At the line for your home team, John Collins.
And both free throws good for Collins.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's the floater. Terry's shot is good. Terry's got 19 points.
What nice touch from Terry. This guy is crafty as a scorer.
Here's Collins. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Terry, hounded by Ball. They set the pick. Terry, the pass to Chandler, shoots over Mobley, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
And, you know, Chandler is so big and long, which is why defenders end up fouling him at times when he aggressively takes it to the hole.
And he drops the first.
Really a nice presence to have on your team. A real presence because he plays like an enforcer, does Tyson Chandler.
Stevenson, he's checked in for Dallas. Barea comes in for Terry. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Blocked! And he stays with it. Outside Curry. Another shot. And the layup is good. And New Orleans leads by 5.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Barea. Outside Stevenson. Chandler with the pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Marion misses. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Oubre. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Barea. Six on the shot clock. Stevenson with a screen on Curry. Pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Mobley. Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got 14 points for the game.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth. It's New Orleans up by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court right now for Dallas. We've got Butler, and it's Haywood in at the 5.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Butler against Green. 5 to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Curry. Ball outside. And Paul throws it down.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. In transition. And that one's good. Green. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
You know, something else, guys? You know, they came out of that tunnel sprinting in a full stride sprint. That translated to the floor and lots of success in the fast break game.
A chance to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for New Orleans provided some info for us. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
And Dallas making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Stojakovic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Stojakovic so hard to defend because he's got a great touch and a huge frame.
At the line for the away team, Peja Stojakovic.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. Both shots good from the stripe.
What's so impressive about Stojakovic is how lethal a shooter he is, and he's somebody that rarely misses from the charity stripe.
Kicks it out to Collins. Sabonis outside. Pass to Oubre.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for the away team, number 31. Sean Marion.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Sabonis finds Ball. 6 to shoot. Collins. Great positioning on the putback. And New Orleans leads by 8.
A tremendous athlete. Collins showing his quickness to the ball and taking advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Here's Kidd. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here's New Orleans now. Here's Oubre. And he jams it home with authority.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Nowitzki. Collins defending. Nowitzki, pass to Terry. Again, the miss by Dallas. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Ori. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Ori muscling that thing in against tight D. Very impressive.
And there's the screen. Takes it inside. Rejected by Sabonis. Right side, Oubre.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Oubre.
The line for your home team, Kelly Oubre Jr.
And so Oubre nails them both. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Kidd, pounded by Ball. To stop the run. The shot by Kidd, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Sabonis, the pass to Collins. Into the lane. Tries again. And there's a nice layup by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his first 2 points.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 16. There's a minute 17 left in the game. Pass to Kidd. Here's Terry to halt the run. Sinks it from distance. Terry's got 22.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Collins outside. Here's Oubre. Offline with a baseline jumper. And out of bounds. New Orleans will have it. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis.
Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Here's Terry. Collins with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Oubre gets it to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
He takes it in, banked it in off the glass. And so it's New Orleans winning this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Lonzo Ball.
Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get your own back. You don't need no one help you inspire,
It's duck season, only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. Yeah, hey, I'll pop out, you gon' feel my presence. The message real heavy in my press kit. Mind, body, but my soul, not a dress it. No lanes in my corner, we impressive. Pop back if you tryna get active. Duck off in the stool, making magic. My paper burning. Addicted to looking good, it's a habit. I'm too cold when you see it, they jacket. No like, no plastic. Vibe like, in my glass, stay classic. I got it in my bag, spin it back fist. Hurt real good, I give it to you, no average. Green like gold, give it to her like yellow. Saw red, said no, keep it going young, Uno. Mommy, hello, make you like jello. Aye, it's duck season, only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon. Aye, it's duck season, yeah. Only pop out for a reason. Pop out, show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon. Aye, I'll make her turn around. Attention on her like an ultrasound. I can read what's on her mind, no cap and gown. I'm brown and I'm happy when she down. That is make the posse hello. The function like a it's a moment, take a picture, acting cocky. About the music, little baby, love my disc jockey. Matter of fact, this my party, this is awesome. I said it 2 times, no I didn't since I started. Soul here's then the bangs, tell me who's your father. Go half on the kid, make you the mother. It might be written in the stars, I get my way with words. We could take it to the car, I'll let you name the verb. Second thought, slid through on my burn rubber. Real lover, other half is a Aye, it's duck season, only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon. Aye, it's duck season, yeah. Only pop out for a reason. Pop out, show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check on my demon.
Subbing, yeah. I can't keep a lookout, I got too much that I'm looking at. Bands on top of bands be falling over when my door slam. I can't pay your bills just like he did, I need finance. I was being real, not like he did, where you find them? Put them on a leash and make them think back to everything they said. They know it's me, I don't yell. Talking about net worth when I got it all in my bill. Say less when you say something, cause you always getting upset. Say no, but I never get depressed in, so it's on red. Only coming in late when I look clean, I'ma make a mess. They don't see me, but I see they face when I make a mess. Yeah, keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic, going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count millions. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get yeah. 808 with a drum kick, got it. Just saying where I'm at now. I was in Yams, but I just left. Let's go. Had to call game on the first, and it ain't work. Say they only want a little bit, but they always hitting up my phone. I'm all alone when it get tough now, and I laugh when it's time to go. Yeah, I don't miss you. You don't do enough for me to diss you, but I put a party on a big yacht, and I want you to come kick it. Keep your head down, boy, I'll never be the same now, boy, yeah. Just got a new whip with a V8 and it make noise, yeah. Them boys in a Civic going 50, it's a difference. Ain't nobody see me winning, but I be here in a minute. They just wanna see me different. Kick back when I count million. Now they wanna hide when it ain't safe, but they don't do it and they play games. And they like everyone for a little bit when they hate at the same time. If I don't like you, you get.
My mind run deep in my thoughts when I didn't have it. Sleeping on the floor, wishing it was a mattress. Now I'm in Hollywood with actors and actresses, where everybody bougie, latest trends and fashions. I'd rather keep it a buck, 100 if you ask me. I was trying to pay the bills just like last week. I was trying to sell a deal just like last week. Trying to run plays and run it up like the math leagues. It's in my DNA to have hope and make a way. Good energy will hit that MJ fade away. Miss me with the hate and now, bruh, not today. Stayed in my lane, did complain, this is meant for me. Whatever come my way, this is
like air no drop top. The sun won't burn when it like, but the stripes ain't earned no beat right now, ain't no turn up.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Gasol. Vujacic is out there with Fisher. Then it's Odom. And it's Ariza in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Sabonis is out there with John Collins. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's Ori. And it's Ball in at the point.
Here we go.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Fisher with it. Pass to Vujacic. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Odom.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Yes, that goes in.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And Fisher kicks to Vujacic. Odom deciding where to go with it. Gasol's in the post. Sabonis is there. And there it is for him.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? To the inside. Here's Gasol. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Ori against Ariza. Ori kicks to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre, the closer he gets, the more excitable he can be. What a finish.
Pass to Vujacic. Outside Odom. Fires the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. And here's New Orleans now. Here's Oubre. And the jam by Oubre.
That's a big-time throwdown, and Oubre can really fly.
Fisher against Ball. Gasol inside. No good on the shot. Nice D from Sabonis. Right, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game.
Shooting for the away team.
What's up?
Vujacic at the line for 1.
That's good from Vujacic. Curry's checked in for Ball. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Walton's checked in. So it's the Lakers now. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Odom finds Gasol. Outside, Fisher. Good, and the assist that time by Gasol.
Great decision-making there by Fisher. Just staying one step ahead of the defense to get that one off.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans. They trail by 3. And he makes that one.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
They get it back, and Gasol gets it to go. Gasol's got 6.
Such a big part of what he does for this team, just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Pass to Gasol. Kicks it out to Fisher. Gasol against Sabonis. Vujacic the pass to Odom. That one rolling around and rims out. And so here is New Orleans. Here's Horry. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Nice possession. Horry getting the close look to go.
Pass to Vujacic. Down low. Here's Gasol. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Oubre with it. Gasol covering. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
First one falls for him.
Oubre, the more he plays and gets into a rhythm, you start to see some of that confidence. That's going to help out the team.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Evan Mobley's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Green in for Horry. The Lakers also changing it up. Radmanovic comes in for Odom. And it's Farmar in for Fisher.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line. And when he's on, he can be lights out.
Vujacic kicks to Radmanovic. There's the triple. And it's John Collins with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 3. The drive by Green. And Green slams it in.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Farmar passes to Radmanovic. Gasol is screen on Green. Will it go? And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Lakers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Thomas checked in for New Orleans. And the Lakers also making a switch. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Sasha Vujacic. And so he makes both from the line.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Here's Walton. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And here we go. Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Here's Farmar. Thomas covering. Radmanovich the pass to Gasol.
Home team foul. Evan Mobley.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
3rd team foul. Shooting for the away team, Pau Gasol.
Take a break.
At the line for 2.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Gasol. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Ginobili. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. New Orleans on top as they wrap up the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Green is out there with Mobley. Then it's Curry. Then there's Oubre, and it's Lopez in at the center. And they double up around. Radmanovich for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Oubre. Gasol with the rebound. Los Angeles trails by 5. Now Farmar. Scoreless thus far. Gasol kicks to Farmar. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Lopez, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. New Orleans making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Los Angeles. So it's Farmar who brings up the ball for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Here's Radmanovich. The teardrop falls in. Radmanovich has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Lakers. It's stolen. And an incredible double clutch dunk. Wow.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. He's checked in for Seth Curry. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Ball, and there's the drive, and Ball slams it in.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Here's Farmar. He's covered by Ball. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Radmanovich for 3. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
And it's Oubre off the drive, and it's good. 2 points. Oubre's got 8.
Yeah, probably going to have to do more than that as Oubre is finding a way to get into that seam and then overcomes that aggressive defense to score.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. And Los Angeles with some changes. Walton comes in for Edmonovich. And it's Vujacic in for Farmar. New Orleans on D. Here's Vujacic. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pass to Brown, and here is Walton. Driving inside. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his fourth rebound in this one. Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Vujacic the pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Ariza. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans leading by 6. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
It's Gasol missing. Here's Green. It's good. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Timeout called the Lakers. Group substitution here for New Orleans. Sabonis, he's checked in for Mobley. Collins comes in for Jeff Green. Garrett Temple has checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Seth Curry in for Ginobili. And then for the Lakers, Miller's checked in for Gasol. Radmanovich comes in for Walton. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Shannon Brown. Pass to Radmanovich. Miller with a screen on Collins. Here's Radmanovich. He's guarded by Collins. Radmanovich's shot is off.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Vujacic. Pass to Radmanovich. Sabonis with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Curry with the stuff.
A nice ball rotation there by Collins, sharing the rock from the front court.
Los Angeles trails by 14. Fisher, the pass to Ariza. Miller kicks to Fisher. Now Vujacic, guarded by Curry. And that one, good. Vujacic has got 6. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here's Sabonis. A rebound by the Lakers. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fisher inside. He's covered by Ball.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside positions.
Fisher against Ball. And it goes down 2 points. Ball's got 4 this quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And we finished one half of basketball. New Orleans on top as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. And we'll return shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been quite a game for Kelly Oubre.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Odom, Derek Fisher out there with Vujacic. Then there's Gasol. And it's Ariza in at the small forward position. Kept alive. Here's Ball. Good tee by Fisher. And it's Ariza with the ball for Los Angeles. Down by 12. With the shot. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Look at Ariza's mechanics. He's put in the work on that jump shot.
Here's Oubre, and finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Fisher finds Ariza. Gasol inside. Sabonis is there. Kicks it out to Fisher. 6 to shoot. Gasol setting the pick for Ariza. Over Ori. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
It's a good sign here. Oubre taking his offensive game to another level here tonight.
Pass to Vujacic. To the middle. Here's Gasol. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Oubre, and it's in there. Oubre's got 6 points in the quarter.
I could see that contact really didn't bother Oubre Jr. on that possession.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Reeves it dishes to Gasol. Lakers working the ball around now. Gasol, a screen on Ball. Nailed from three-point land. Fisher's got 8.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
And he gets it to go. And New Orleans leads by 15.
Oubre has the height right there to get it done and uses it well as he's able to score inside.
Pass to Odom. Fisher, high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Odom.
Assisted by
Odom's got 3 assists in the game. Sabonis, the pass to Oubre. Sabonis trying to get open. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 10 points in just the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Odom on the way. He's guarded by Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player who just brings a ton to the table.
Curry's checked in for New Orleans. And the Lakers also making a switch. Walton's checked in. Stolen by Vujacic. A high post shot. And it's Walton missing. Here's Oubre. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for Trone. 83% accuracy.
Stepping up in a tough spot. Like to see Oubre Jr. staying aggressive like this.
Pass to Walton. Gasol with it. Defended by Sabonis. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Here's Oubre. From down in the low post, it goes. Oubre's got 24 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Offensive rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Mobley's checked in for New Orleans. Green comes in for Horford. Radmanovich is checked in for the Lakers. Farmar comes in for Vujacic. Gasol kicks to Radmanovich. And a wide open look for Fisher. Good on the three-point shot. Fisher's got 8 here in the quarter.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Oubre can't get it to go. Los Angeles trails by 17. Pass to Farmar. Beyond the arc. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That one goes. Count it. Green's got 8.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Fisher, the pass to Walton. Back to Fisher. Pass to Gasol. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. Gasol, a screen on Green. Looking to end his cold spell. And Gasol with the lay-in. He's got 10.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. New Orleans on top, leading by 17. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. John Collins is out there with Green. Then there's Mobley. Then it's Ball. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard position. And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
New Orleans on D. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Bogdanovic.
He's very engaged right now, John Collins, defensively, and that's starting to make a difference for the team.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
In the corner, it's Farmar. Traps in the tray. Farmar's got himself on the board with 3 there.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Ball. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And what focus through the finish there. Ball may be young, but nothing seems to rattle him.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this one.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Farmar gets to Ariza. Pass to Farmar. Vujacic up top. He's guarded by Collins. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Los Angeles trails by 21. Now Farmar. Pass to Vujacic. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Who wants the free t-shirt? At Sixers ENT, looking for the loudest fans. Let us hear ya.
Changes for New Orleans. Sabonis, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Ori comes in for Jeff Green. And Oubre subbed in for Seth Curry. The Lakers also making some changes. Gasol's checked in for Miller. Odom comes in for Walton. And Fisher subbed in for Farmar. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Ball against Fisher. Here's Ori. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And New Orleans leads by 21. And Los Angeles calling timeout. Making a change here. Walton's checked in.
Luke Walton.
Los Angeles trails by 21. Outside, Fisher. Out left to the wing. Here's Vujacic. And it's sent back by Sabonis. Oubre with it. Out defended.
Oh,
yes, sir.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Gasol passes to Fisher. And here is Walton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That one on Collins.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Luke Walton. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Sabonis, the pass to Ori. The kick out to Ball. Back to Ori. Here's Collins. Good, and it's Ori picking up the assist.
Don't want to give up that kind of position to Collins at that kind of length. I think he's going to do some damage.
And Walton throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Lopez, he's checked in for Sabonis. Mobley comes in for John Collins. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Seth Curry in for Ball. Curry, that's good.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
They set the pick. Here's Radmanovic. Good D by Mobley. Radmanovic has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Curry's shot is good. The Lakers with the ball. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown wide open. He fires. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
The shot's good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Farmar, no good. New Orleans with the ball. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks to the left side wing. Here's Radmanovic. Mobley with the rebound. Finished off by Oubre.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kelly Oubre.
You better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that beat, cause I ain't working for free. Hello? I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my
icy girl for the win. I'm Clark Kent in the nigga chin in the put a dent in the. I was born to sin. Her money good up water and I'm learning to swim. Work too, she ain't breaking them in. I just bought her a new, now she spin. I can't get the in with this, she sneaking it in. And she pleading the fit, cause she ain't see. And she setting all the trends, she ain't never on the fence. Gucci handbag, brother. What she spit was like your rent. Help your mans out, brother. He look broken in a. Watch your words to him, riding with a in a pit.
Boy, you better watch the way you talking to me. Hello? Come through with that fee, cause I ain't working for free. I got a bunch of bad, they all with me. I got love for my, put my neck on freeze. Who that said they with me right now? Who that said they my being honest? Ain't nobody my I promise. Got a lot of options, but my is the hottest. Ha.
Ain't this what they've been waiting for? You ready? I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this, so I had to grind like that, to shine like this. In a matter of time I spent on some in the back of the locked on wrist. See my dreams unfold, nightmares come true. It was time to marry the game, and I said, yeah, I do. If you want it, you gotta see it with a clear eye view. Got shorty, she try and bless me like I said I should. Like a sneeze, please for them getting cream. Never let them get in between of what we started. Look, but I'm lying hearted. They love me when I was stuck and they hated when I departed. I go and get it regardless. Draw it like I'm an artist, no crawling. Went straight to walking with foreigns in my garages are foreign. Anything for $1, they try to get him, I got him. I did it without an album. Did it with Mariah. Lil', I'm on fire. Icy as a hot spring, Philly fly. When I bought the Rolls Royce, they thought it was lease. Then I bought that new Ferrari, hey, to rest in peace. Hey, to rest in peace to the parking lot. Phantom so big, can't even fit in the parking spot. You ain't talking about my then what you talking about? Moving silent, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and now I got what I deserve. Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished. When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented. Flexing on these, I'm like Popeye on the spinach. Double M, yeah, that's my team. The captain, I'm lieutenant. I'm the type of can the men cast and grind like I'm broke. That Lambo, my new, she don't ride like my ghost. I'm riding around my city with my head on my cut these. And I gotta make it back home. Cause my mama need that bill money, my son needs some milk. You, cause these Philly, I bought with me, don't, no joke. No, all I know is when they come to me, I got young. I done did it. Every time I'm in that, I get to throwing 30 G's, but now I'm hanging out that drop head, I'm riding down no collar. They let me earn back home, that young be wildin'. We young, we mobbin', like Batman and we're this two-door Maybach with my seat on reclining. I'm like, real wood up, real wood up. If you ain't about that game, then shut up. If you dip me in your rats, I get. When you touch down in my hood, no, that tour life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and that heat game on wood. With that Puma life on my feet, like that little engine I could. Boy, I slide down in your block, bike on 12 o'clock. And they be throwing deuces on the same, they watch. And I'm the king of my city, cause I'm still calling them shots. And these lanes talking that the same, that flop. I'm the same from Birch Street with them braids that lock. The same that came up and I had to wait for my spot. And he hating on me, waiting on me. Still on that hood, my Rolls Royce on E, they gon' remember me. I say remember me. So much money at your friends turn to your enemy. And when this beef, I turn my enemies. With them, they go for 40, ain't no tenant. Hold up, broke, turn rich. Love the game like Mitch. And if I leave, you think done pretty. It was something about that rollie when it first touched my wrist. Had me feeling like that boy when he first touched that. I'm gone. Woo!
Yeah, it is for the culture. Gotta keep it straight like Travolta or the crease upon jeans with Travolta. We was dancing like machines at JB. Cape up on the shoulders with the Mike Prince pulled up out the holster. Same tree, it represent blackness from the passage. The past is alive and well, surprising like magic. The ultimate with is classic. Now I ain't reinvent the wheel. I simply put some spinners on it and begin to peel. So many layers to my people, but we tend to feel as though the media presents us like we sent. And it's tragic, we the fabric of any field. We make a static from a static when we interfere. To be the leader means you never see the vision clear. Too busy blazing for the followers to get the steal. I'm the smoke for all creators who ain't get the deal. The culture first, if you foreign to it, it's the real.
For the real ones who build what we make here to stay evermore. You can't feel how it feels. You just fake in the phone.
If you ain't from it, you can love it. Just remember, bring a budget for the people who discover what you covered. We got a lot of problems in the quick.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for the visitors. West is out there with Okafor. Then there's Murray. And it's Boosie in at the point. And for New Orleans, we've got Ball. Victor Wembanyama is out there with John Collins. Then there's Oubre. And it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. Murray outside. West outside. Okafor with the screen on Collins. Here's West. That shot off the mark. Good defense by Wembanyama. Over Okafor. Okafor grabs the miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And the basket by West.
Well, that is just brute strength by West, powering through the contact inside.
Wembanyama, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Murray, the pass to West, and the dunk by West.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's Shannon. Wembanyama trying to free himself up. Shots good by Shannon.
Oh, the passing skills of Ball are terrific. Just imagine him only getting better at this.
Here's Murray up on top. Here's Boosie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Cummings, he's checked in for Murray. He's perfect from the line this time. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Ball, the pass to Shannon, and it's sent back by West.
And all about timing for West on the block. He anticipates the shot and acts at just the right moment.
Here's Boosie. He's covered by Ball. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Oubre.
Oh. You got to be kidding. A spectacular finish by Oubre. He's got that airtime to get creative.
Pass to West. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. It's hauled in by Shannon. It's stolen by Cummings. To the wing on the left. Here's Boosie. The shot's good on the assist by West. Boosie's got 5 now.
And becoming more of a facilitator, West finds his man that time.
Oubre, good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's West. Here's Cummings. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
changes for New Orleans. Mobley, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Green comes in for John Collins. And it's Seth Curry in for Lonzo Ball. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot by Collins, no good. Oubre passes to Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up throws.
And it's Murray penetrating. Here's Oubre, stolen by Collins. To the paint, here's Mobley. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And Green launches it from deep. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New Orleans on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
New Orleans in the lead. Now is out there with Evan Mobley. Then it's Butler. Then there's Murray. And it's Collins in at the 3 slot. In the corner, Murray with it. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Curry passes to Orr. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Green after the miss from Evan Mobley. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Orr. And Ball subbed in for Curry. And it's Ball that time on the assist by Mobley. Ball's got the lead up to 1 now for New Orleans. West outside. There's a screen. Count it, good. West has got 6.
In the paint, West has a great mix of size and flexibility, so he has multiple ways to get around the defense.
Now here's Green. Here's Shannon. Great D that time from Cummings. West outside. Over to the left wing. West. Here's Boosie. He has 5. Murray outside. Like at 6. West setting the pick for Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Now this guy's so fluid in transition. Just a great player, Oubre, in the open floor.
Both teams deciding to change it up. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Boosie. He's covered by Ball. Out to West. Outside Collins. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Oubre off the left rim and out. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. West a screen on ball. Driving to the basket.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And that one is good. Boussy's got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. New Orleans leads by just 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot run. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Oubre. Collins is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Shannon in at the 3. Here's Carrington. Still scoreless. Got a hand on it.
That's unparalleled defensive focus from Kelly Oubre. He's all over his man and just suffocates that shot.
Here's Collins, and he elevates for the slam dunk. David West did not like that.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul. Shooting for the away team, Don Boussy. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And how about the mobility from the big man? I love when Collins takes charge and goes aggressively to the hoop.
Boussy the pass to Okafor. West against Collins. Outside for Murray. Six on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Collins grabs the miss. New Orleans leading by 3. Outside for Wembanyama. And they recover it. Shannon passes to Wembanyama. Now here's Oubre. Guarded close. Good.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
New Orleans making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Here's Murray. Pass to Okafor. Cummings with the ball. Back to Okafor. Murray left side. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Oubre outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
I tell you, it doesn't matter if you're right up on Kelly Oubre. He can out-jump you and find a way to score it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Cummings. Collins with some nice D. New Orleans leading by 7. Wembanyama outside. And Curry has it in the corner. Back to Wembanyama. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Count it.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Pass to Shannon. Back to Wembanyama. Off with the layup. He gets it up. The shot comes out, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. New Orleans on top, leading by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Cummings. He's out there with West, and it's Carrington in at the shooting guard. Here's Boosie. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Shannon passes to Collins. Count that one. Collins has got the lead up to 7 now for New Orleans.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Cummings, drilled from 11 feet out.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
Throws it up high, and the jam by Terry Cummings.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, well, during the break, I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Back to Cummings. To the wing right side. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Carrington. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Kicks it out to Collins. 124 left in the fourth quarter. And then Collins slams it in.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Fades and shoots. Ball with the rebound. New Orleans leading by 9. Oubre passes to Wembanyama. Shooting over Cummings. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Here's Boosie. He's covered by Ball. Here's Cummings. Pass to Boosie. No good on the triple. And so here's New Orleans. Here's Oubre. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And we'll go the other way.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Cummings. No good again that time. Here's Ginobili. Nice D from Scott. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, John Collins.
cost it, bro. And it got me exhausted, bro. My rollie go 40 below. Money and loyalty, all that I know. Cardi my glasses, Cardi my... We run the city like cardio. I open my eyes and still see... I walk in the kitchen, it smell like... Woke up with a style, she driving the boat. I've been fighting my demons, I'm whipping the ghost. Part of my glasses, part of my lows. My brother tell me that I'm proud of you folks. Some gon' show love and some gon' hate for no reason. I'm already knowing. They try to stop me, but it's this bad. She telling me keep going. They try to lock me out, somehow still all worked out like Terrell Lawrence. They try to knock me down, somehow still get back up. And I keep going, I keep proving, I keep showing. I keep developing, I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo, but I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we draw the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double lines, blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Berea, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her a part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blue is so hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This not no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a coupe D-tie. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we got it locked up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock. Big guy with a look, green bean for the dot.
The thing in a overdrive. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. Select it. Select it. Selected. Can't touch. Can't rush. Can't touch. Can't rush. Selected. The thing in a overdrive. If you don't do something, nothing happens. Are you selected? Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Can't rush. Selected. Selected. Can't touch. Selected. Can't rush. 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 Selected.
I'm finna go. She want me to treat her like. So I'm finna go. Throw it back, shawty, toss it up. She a boss, but I'm finna boss her up. Break her with that, call him up. She left him cause I'm finna. I feel like Beyonce, I'm finna upgrade you. Damn good, put in work on you. Buy you new things, put some on you. Brand new, with the brand new.
Here we go.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes. 2 shots. Timeout home team. Lonzo Ball, 3 ball. That's the end of the game. Get home safe, everyone, and thank you for spending some time with all of us. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming.
Tiro a Werner, me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre en los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad.